The richest man in San Francisco sat completely alone. Everett Hawthorne owned everything but felt absolutely nothing inside. His 35th birthday passed without a single genuine smile. Since the tragic accident that claimed his wife, Sarah, 2 years ago, Everett had become emotionally withdrawn, retreating from friends, family, and every social gathering. Parties and dinners now felt hollow, reminders of a life that had lost its warmth. The corner cafe buzzed with families enjoying their evening. Rain pelted the windows while Everett stared blankly ahead. His tech empire meant nothing on this cold night. He had learned to keep people at a distance, fearing that anyone who got too close would be hurt by the shadow that clung to him. Birthdays had become quiet, lonely reflections of what once was. Even the champagne he kept in his penthouse fridge remained untouched. A small voice broke through his wall of sadness. 4-year-old Harper Carter approached his table with determined steps. Her mother Madison watched nervously from across the room, her eyes scanning the cafe for any sign of concern. Everett had just declined another birthday dinner invitation from investors when Harper materialized beside his table. She clutched something hidden behind her small back, studying his face with unsettling intensity. "Excuse me, mister. Why are you crying inside your eyes?" Harper asked with the brutal honesty only children possess. The question hit like a physical blow. Everett touched his dry cheeks, realizing she saw tears he refused to shed. "I am not crying, sweetheart. My mommy cries inside her eyes sometimes too, when she thinks I am sleeping." Harper revealed a paper plate holding chocolate cake with a drooping candle. "I saved you birthday cake because sad people need sweetness." Madison rushed over, her library badge swaying as she moved. "Harper Elizabeth Carter, what did I tell you about approaching strangers?" She turned to Everett apologetically. "Sir, I am terribly sorry. She escaped while I was paying our bill." Everett studied this young mother more closely. Designer clothes worn threadbare, expensive handbag carefully repaired with nearly invisible stitching. Educated voice masking financial desperation. She is quite perceptive for her age. Too perceptive sometimes. Madison gently guided Harper closer. "We should leave this gentleman alone, honey." "But Mommy, today is his birthday too. Nobody should eat birthday cake alone. That makes the wishes not work properly." Something in Harper's earnest declaration cracked Everett's carefully constructed defenses. Memories of Sarah, her laughter, and their own birthday celebrations flooded back. "How did you know it was my birthday?" Harper tilted her head thoughtfully. "You have that same empty look Mommy had on her birthday before Daddy went to heaven. Like you are waiting for someone who is never coming." Madison's face flushed deeply. "Harper, please do not say such things to strangers." But Everett felt something shift inside his chest. This child had identified his exact emotion with startling accuracy. He realized that grief had made him distant, and yet, this innocent little girl was drawing him out of his isolation. "Your daughter is remarkably intuitive, Miss Carter." "You know our last name?" Madison asked suspiciously. "Your library badge." Everett gestured gently. "And your daughter just gave me the most honest assessment I have heard in years." Harper climbed onto the chair across from him without invitation. "Will you share my birthday cake, Everett? Mommy made it with extra chocolate because chocolate helps sad feelings." "Harper, you cannot just climb on furniture and demand." "Actually," Everett interrupted softly, "I would be honored to share your cake, Harper. It has been quite some time since anyone offered me something without expecting anything in return." Madison hesitated, then sat down carefully. "She has been asking about you for 20 minutes. Something about you reminded her of her father during his difficult days." As Everett accepted the fork Harper offered, he realized this encounter was changing something fundamental inside him. His heart, long shut behind grief and solitude, began to stir. "Your husband was fortunate to have such caring ladies in his life. He used to say Harper could see people's hearts through their faces." Madison's voice grew tender. She insisted we celebrate her birthday here tonight because she wanted to watch for lonely people who needed cake. Harper nodded solemnly. Birthdays are for sharing happiness, right, Everett? For the first time in years, Everett Hawthorne smiled with complete authenticity. This little girl had given him something no boardroom victory could provide: the recognition that his heart still existed beneath years of protective armor. As he watched Madison's gentle care, he recognized the struggles she endured to provide for Harper. An idea formed not as a business strategy, but as an act of human connection. Madison, Everett said softly, I would like to offer you a position at my company. I know it may help ease your burdens, and perhaps it can also give us a chance to see Harper more often. Madison blinked, overwhelmed and grateful. Everett, that is. I don't know what to say. Say you accept, and let's see what good we can do together, he replied, his voice quiet but firm. The rain continued falling outside, but inside the small cafe, three souls discovered that sometimes the most profound connections happen between strangers who choose to see each other's hidden pain. Everett, once lonely and withdrawn, now felt the first true stirrings of hope, friendship, and the possibility of family reborn through shared understanding, kindness, and chocolate cake.